Hey everybody, how's it going? Silent Whisperer here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some Elytra launchers. They're mostly pretty simple, just player launchers, but there's also a few interesting ways to do this. Yeah, I figured I'd do this because I don't think really anyone else has done it, because unfortunately the boat launchers, like this one here, you may have seen this one before if you looked for Elytra launchers, these ones don't work on console because our boat limit is something like 35, and for these you need like 135 boats. So yeah, that's kind of ridiculous quantity of boats. So yeah, those ones don't work. Basically, this is what I'm going to be showing you guys how to build. Just a simple slime block launcher, but I'm also going to be talking about a couple other ways of launching with your Elytra. So, whoop, okay, surprise Elytra there. Yeah, as you can see, these ones launch you 1, 2, 3, 6 blocks into the air. Pretty simple, pretty easy to use, and that's actually enough to get you going with the Elytra and the boost bow. Yeah, if you have any other questions about the Elytra, I have a link to that video in the description and the comment section, because I already did a video on everything about the Elytra. Anyway, this one is really easy to build. Let's just build that right now. So all you gotta do is punch out this T area, T looking thing, basically just two down, place down some redstone in all the corners, and then a sticky piston in the middle with a slime block on the top of it, and then 4 furnaces just going around. And I like to make them so that they're facing this way into the box so that you don't see them. You don't have to use furnaces. You can also use obsidian or basically anything that's unmovable. And then, let me see, is this my stone pressure plate? Yes, it is. Okay. So then you just put some pressure plates right there. You don't need 4 pressure plates. You just need a pressure plate wherever you're going to be running at it. And that's enough to launch you. So yeah, you also don't need the 4 redstone down there. I just made it like that so you can come at this from any angle. Kind of like that. So that one's really easy to build. I'll demonstrate that in a second. This one you may want as well. I don't know. This one's pretty simple as well. We'll just build that one real quick. So just punch these out. Punch these few blocks out as well. And then you got to put an unmovable object right there as well. Sticky piston, slime block, unmovable object, and then another unmovable object. So many of these things are needed. And then just a couple pieces of redstone, and then a few blocks, and your stone pressure plate. And then that'll pop it up like that. Oop. Right, except for this one, you need a repeater right here on 4 ticks, I think it is. Otherwise, it will launch you before, or the piston will come up before you're ready to be launched. So on 4 ticks, that's absolutely perfect. And this one you would have in case you are building this up against a wall or into the landscape or something. I don't know. There's 2 options here, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Now if we just get our Elytra gear on, just our basic diamond projectile protection gear and our boost bow. Let's switch these around. And then I will go into survival and demonstrate this. Activate the Elytra, and yeah, you can see it's not 100% success rate because sometimes there's lag, sometimes you just can't hit yourself with the bow. That time my Elytra didn't activate. And of course, I'm going to make a terrible example. Oh, never mind. Okay. Normally, when I'm not recording, I'm actually pretty decent at this, but this time it took 3 tries. That's not so bad. Yeah, as you can see, totally survival. I don't have flying on or anything. I almost killed myself. Yeah, completely legit. Let's try out this one now. And, oh, Elytra did not activate. See, most of the time this fails, it's because your Elytra does not activate. So it's kind of weird. Activated, no, didn't do it. See, I don't know. I mean, these things, they launch you every time, but it's the Elytra part. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it. That's, yep, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So those are the 2 Elytra launchers. Again, they're just basic player launchers. You can also use these for like micro elevators, like you need to get up like 6 blocks or something. Just something like that. I mean, pretty much we're very limited on our Elytra launchers on console. You could also build something like this, just a basic translocation elevator. This will be removed probably TU48, which is the update after next. And you can see this one, I am taking damage. I don't know why. This is just a bad design. I haven't designed an actual elevator yet. This is just one that I found on the interwebs. Oh, there we go. So you can just build that up and then you can jump off. and continue to shoot yourself in the butt and just get launched like as far as you want. And you can actually go all the way up to the sky limit, which is like 512, why 512? It's pretty far up there. Or, you know, if you're poor, you can use some ladders, because ladders are the best forms of transportation in the entire game. Look at this. This is like 2 blocks per second. It's definitely faster than translocation. Absolutely. No sarcasm. At all. Anyway, next thing I want to show you guys is that you can actually take off from the water. So, these are my depth strider. Okay, that's good. So basically, you just jump into the water, activate your Elytra, get your boost bow. You need a bow for this one, and then you just basically look up and shoot yourself. Now that time I couldn't shoot myself again, so of course it failed. But you saw that it's really easy. So this is just a 7x7 pool, I think. Is it 7x7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7x7, yes. And yeah, as you can see, it's really quite glitchy with your character. Just ignore that. How you know you're flying if you're in first person, you get all these bubbles around you. You also don't need depth strider for this at all, but it does kind of help. And you need to be moving forward. So basically what you do is just kind of aim upwards. Actually, I think this might be a little bit better off without the depth strider, because then you're moving slower. So I'll try and demonstrate this again. Of course, the Elytra did not activate. There we go. Shoot ourselves, and we're off. So as you can see, that is super duper easy. That's possibly the easiest one ever. You know, all it takes is like 3 iron for a bucket, or completely natural. So if you land in the ocean somewhere, then yeah, and you don't, well, let me finish my first sentence first. If you land in the ocean somewhere, don't worry, you don't have to like ender pearl back to land, or like carry a boat on you, or boat back, or swim all the way back, 'cause swimming is extremely painful, even with depth strider. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You can just take off directly from the ocean. And as I just showed, basically all you got to do is just aim like more or less directly, like straight up. Basically, not quite all the way up, but like 3/4 of the way up. It doesn't make any sense, but you know, try this in creative first, of course. Try everything in creative first. That's how you got to do in Minecraft. Try everything in creative first, then you get it down, and then you can be a master of it at survival. And yeah, that's really all you need to know about it. Anyway, real quick, we're going to go to a world that actually has an ocean, and I'll just demonstrate this in the ocean so that I can have a little bit more room to move around. So load up this world. This is an enhanced terrain world, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's all the same kind of ocean. It's all just ocean. Oh, and the water pool also needs to be at least 2 2 blocks deep. Now, if you're stuck in the middle of the ocean and your Elytra is not deployed, then carry a lily pad with you, and then you can launch off from that. So as you can see, we're just swimming around in the ocean right now, and there we go. Managed to hit ourselves a few times, and we're off. Completely easy. I mean, that's like the easiest way of ever doing it. At first, I thought that you couldn't launch from the water. I even told people that no, you can't. It's just a pain in the butt, because you're just stuck there, and then your Elytra's activated. You gotta like unequip it, re-equip it so that you're not flying. But then I was like, oh, I'm just not aiming high enough. Okay. So yeah, you can actually take off from the water. It's really easy. I mean, look at that. First try. I mean, I failed to hit myself, but that's just chance, basically. All of this is really chance. What am I talking about? Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this stuff. Don't mind the lava over there. Yeah, pretty cool enhanced terrain. Let me know if you want to see it for this world. I'll give you the coordinates and stuff, because this is like pretty much perfectly natural Elytra course. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the Elytra launchers that I showed off, and just the launching techniques and tips and tricks and whatnot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Drop a comment if you so choose, and also maybe leave a like while you're down there as well. See you guys in the next one.